The word you're probably a little bit tired of hearing. You've definitely grown used to it. That word is whiplash.
Oh, boy.
We're saying it again because there's more for the economy this morning after another ruling on President Trump's tariffs. A federal appeals court says those tariffs can stay in place, at least for now, after that Court of International Trade ruled that they're likely illegal. Meantime, another subject, we're also seeing something of a bit of a bout-faced from billionaire Elon Musk, who's leaving his job at Doge. He tells CBS News he now actually disagrees, at least with some of the president's policies. Nancy Cordes is at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue with more on all this. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning, Tony. Whiplash is right. As quickly as one federal court halted the tariffs, another reinstated them, at least for now. And this could end up going to the Supreme Court. The White House, though, is plowing ahead as if these tariffs are here to stay, as foreign nations try to figure out what exactly this means for the trade deals they have all been trying to cut.
It's a legal fight that could affect every U.S. trading partner on Earth, not to mention American consumers. The latest back-to-back rulings have to do with the 10% tariffs Trump imposed on goods from most foreign nations 8 weeks ago. Wednesday night, a federal trade court declared those tariffs unlawful and said they exceed any authority granted to the president. 20 hours later, a federal appeals court ruled the tariffs can remain in place for the next couple of weeks as both sides submit new arguments.
We will win this battle in court, and the president will implement his America First trade policies.
A Chinese government spokesperson reacted to the rulings by criticizing Trump's tariffs, and so did Canada's prime minister.
The U.S. IEEPA tariffs were unlawful as well as unjustified.
Trump's trade advisor, Peter Navarro, insisted the uncertain fate of the tariffs isn't hurting negotiations with other countries.
You will see a cascade of new deals coming out in the near future, and these will all be good for the American people.
One person who has been critical of Trump's trade policy is billionaire Elon Musk. Now that he is leaving his White House role, Musk tells CBS Sunday Morning there were actually several Trump moves he did not support.
It's not like I agree with everything the administration does. So it's like I agree with much of what the administration does, but we have differences of opinion. There are things that I don't entirely agree with. But it's difficult for me to bring that up in an interview because then it creates a bone of contention. So then I'm a little stuck in a bind where I'm like, well, I don't want to, speak out against the administration, but I don't want to. I also don't want to take responsibility for everything the administration is doing.
Interesting to watch him grappling with that in real time. Today is Musk's last day, and President Trump announced last night they're going to be holding a press conference together this afternoon in the Oval Office. And it'll be interesting going forward to see if Musk feels more free to voice the differences that he mentioned now that he is no longer a White House employee. We're told that Musk will continue to serve as an unofficial advisor to President Trump and might even call into cabinet meetings from time to time. Tony?
He's got a platform either way. Nancy, before you go, CBS News has learned that someone has been trying to impersonate Susie Wiles, the chief of staff for the president. What can you tell us about that?
This is an interesting one, Tony, and it is under investigation. Sources tell CBS News an unknown person or people got access to Chief of Staff Susie Wiles' personal cell phone and used her contacts to reach out to other top officials and then asked if the conversation could be continued on another platform. Now, some of the recipients of these calls and texts realized that the messages were suspicious because they came from an unknown number. And then Wiles explained to those people that her phone had been hacked. Now, this isn't the first time the administration has had an issue with cybersecurity. Back in March, top officials shared messages with a journalist over Signal accidentally. In response to this incident regarding Wiles, a White House official says, quote, the White House takes the cybersecurity of all staff very seriously, and this matter continues to be investigated. Tony?
Not a great look. Nancy, thank you very much.